What up, peeps? This will be a live session for today. Again, I'm not going live anymore in the Discord or on social media. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to give you guys my little bias. I think we're going to continue lower today because personally we still have these equal lows down below that you guys could see. We have these equal lows right here. I believe we're going to take those out. I don't know if it's going to be today, tomorrow, the next day, who knows. But if we go to the daily time frame, I'm more focused on the daily time frame compared to the 4 hour, because again, higher time frame holds higher power in my opinion, and I always like starting off the day looking at the daily time frame. But if we take the fib, from this most recent swing high to this most recent swing low on NQ, you can see we came into equilibrium. We didn't touch the 62% extension yet, but we're reacting off of this daily fair value gap / volume imbalance. So as you can see, when I mark the daily fair value gap to this volume imbalance, again, I mark it to the candle's body here, right? Not the wick, since we have this volume imbalance right here. We can see we came to the 50% level and we're dumping off of it, right? So again, I want to see if we're going to continue lower off that, and maybe that can make ES hit those equal lows down below. But we are respecting this 4 hour gap right now that we already filled. So what I would like to see is a move higher before we continue lower, right? And again, we have this hourly gap right here that we could respect, but we also have a 4 hour gap above, right? We have a 4 hour gap right here. So I want to see NQ can come up into that. Maybe we can form an S&T or something like that to the downside. We'll see what happens off a market rip, but that's my overall game plan right now, guys. We'll see what happens. I'm going to flow with the market and see what we get. We ended up taking out this 4 hour low during pre-market, so we might continue higher off of that. And that 4 hour low is right here. So the 10 a.m. low from yesterday. Yep, it is. 10 a.m. low from yesterday. It says 6 a.m., 10 a.m. Yep, same low. So we'll see what happens. Let's see if we want to react higher off of that and then continue lower, fake people to the upside, or if we just want to continue higher. The market can do whatever the hell it wants at the end of the day. But we're going to stay patient. We're going to wait for our opportunity, and we're going to go from there. All right, we're already getting... ES is coming up higher, so we shall see if we get what I was talking about. We'll find out. All right, sounds good. Tito, what are you doing, dog? All right, it's Tundra. All right, I'm going to mute myself right now, and then I'll pretty much go from there. I want to put non-copyright beats. Non-copyright beats. Mute myself for now until I see a setup, and we'll talk about it. All right? I explained to the live session what I'm looking at, guys, because again, if you go to the daily time frame, you can see we're in this fair value gap right here, right? This daily bearish. But what makes this one different too is we have a volume imbalance right here, guys. It's the same thing. You can use it like a fair value gap, but when we have a volume imbalance and a fair value gap, we take it from the candle wick to the candle body, right? That's the true 50% level of this fair value gap range. And you can see we came into the 50%, came into discount, and now we're reacting off of it to the downside. I don't know if we're going to end up disrespecting this and continue higher, but another thing to support that is if we take out the fib from the most recent daily swing high to the most daily swing low, we came into equilibrium of this range, right? We didn't hit the 62% extension, but we came into equilibrium. We could continue higher and hit the 62% or OTE. We could. But right now, our draw would have to be this 4-hour high or some shit like that, which would be this 4-hour high on ES, which is a stretch for me, especially with a no news Monday. But we have this 4-hour gap right here too. That's why I'd want to disrespect this 4-hour gap to show me you want to continue higher. So we'll see what 10 a.m. candle closes and stuff like that. But again, the reason why I want to go lower is if we look at the 4-hour time frame, look what we have right here. We have equal lows. These are gonna get hit. I don't know when or where, but they're there. There's equal lows there. So we'll see. We already took out this 4-hour low on both indexes. Came back into this 4-hour gap. We're in this 4-hour order block. When did we break to the upside? It's here. So we could definitely continue higher and take out these draws above. We'll see. We'll see. But that would have had to been here. I've already missed out on that opportunity because we swept that 4-hour low. We broke structure to the upside, scaled onto the 1-minute entry and target stuff up here. But that'd be pre-market. I don't trade pre-market. Right now I want to see what we do off of these highs. It's either we're going to sweep them out and then that'll be the move for the day, or we're going to get a reaction off. That's my bias. If we take them out, we took out our draws, I'm done. Because again, I don't want to go long after taking these out. If we wanted to go long, it'd have to be somewhere around this area where we did here. So I'm going to see if we get our reaction off of the sell side above and then go from there. Or buy side, excuse me. I want to see NQ take these equal highs though. So we have equal highs right here. London session / this hourly high. I believe that's going to get taken. I'm going to take this out because we know this got swept. We know New York session / 4-hour got slept. Let's mark this as a 15-minute for now. Mark you out as a 15-minute. Not an hourly yet. It looks like it will be. We'll find out. Alright, NASDAQ took those highs. Now let's see what we get. Appreciate it. I'm gonna mute myself on the YouTube and talk to you guys real quick. Let's see if we just want to pump higher. Definitely a possibility. If we want to pump higher, we'll pump higher. But like I said, our entry would have had to have been somewhere down here when we swept this low. That's where our entry would have had to have been. Somewhere down here when we swept this low. But again, I don't want to get into something where we're going to play ping pong in between this gap and this gap. Right? We don't want to play ping pong in between these gaps. We have a 4-hour bullish and a 4-hour bearish. I want to see which one's going to get disrespected, and that'll really determine. The overall bullish market structure is still being respected. No 5-minute SMT formed yet, so I'm gonna stay patient. I want to see this hourly close also. If we break back to the upside in the hourly time frame and inverse these gaps, then we could maybe look for some sort of pullback also. Right, because we broke structure back to the upside in the 15-minute time frame with this 15-minute order block. Maybe we can get some sort of pullback and do that also. We have options. We have options. But I'm just going to stay patient and wait. I want to make a video for you guys too on YouTube, and I want to show you guys the reality of alternating groups. It's crazy. I want to show you guys because again, on 2 of my groups we have 100% win rate this month, and on 1 of the groups it's absorbed all the losses. And then last month we had 2 groups take losses and 1 group was 100% win rate on the month. It's crazy. Even on a 6-trade losing streak, I want to show you guys it also, because on the 6-trade losing streak, 1 account was still in profit while the other 2 took most of the hits. It's insane, and it takes the pressure off of you. Let's see if we break structure in the hourly time frame. If we break structure in the hourly time frame, I'll wait to see if we can get a pullback. But if we end up taking out all these draws, guys, I won't trade today. I won't trade today. But when were these 4-hour lows? When were these lows created? Is that last week? Oh no, guys, I would put money on it. By the end of this week, we come down and we take out these 4-hour equal lows. By the end of this week. And let's see, only you 2 are here to hear me say that, unless somebody watches the live stream and they hear me say it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's see if we want to continue higher, ladies. We do. We don't trade. Is today the day we had that orange folder too? I think today is the day, right? Today's Wednesday. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, it's at 3 o'clock. Never mind. Tomorrow's unemployment claims at 8:30. We've got Trump speaking at 3. See if we want to continue higher, bros. It looks like we're going to. Today might be a non-trading day. This is another example though, like if, again, you see this giant move up, why would you want to enter at the top of this range? Jacob, we were talking about this last night on gold. It builds bad habits because, again, this is just based off of experience. You go back, it's like the market can reverse at any point, stop you out, continue higher when it creates those new lower highs, right? And that's when people try to either predict the top and try and predict a reversal. You don't want to enter at the top of the move because you're getting FOMO of wanting to chase the move. You want to at least wait for that pullback. If it wants to go without you, it goes without you. But we want that pullback first so we know where our stop loss is safe. At any point, the market could dip down, stop people out. Right? Those days used to wreck me as a trader. And people will take those days and they'll have winning trades off of these days, and it'll build bad habits for the future because they'll continue chasing price. And in the long term, it doesn't work well. Over 100 trades, it won't work well. Exactly. And it's hard. A lot of people want to chase the price. It looks like it wants to go up higher now. It looks like we want to take out these highs. We know it probably wants to take out these highs at this point, right? We could assume that. But why would you rather get in here? Wouldn't you rather get in down here? You want to get in where price is expanding, not where it could potentially reverse at any zone because it's continuing higher. That's just my opinion, though. That's just my opinion. All right, no 5-minute S&T could form off this hourly high. This hourly high, what's that? Asian sessions, the next draw. Yeah, we have a 11 p.m. That is, yeah, we don't have that hourly high at NQ. Asian sessions, the next draw. We got 3 minutes to this hourly candle closure. Let's see if we break structure to the upside, and then we'll determine what we're going to do from there. Then we can see if we can get any sort of retrace into a continuation or something like that. If not, then I'm just going to let her go for today. And this shows you guys less is more also. And for the people who watch this, go back and watch the YouTube channel. I've only traded, look, 1, 2, 3, 4. This was a full loss, and then a small loss. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Traded 6 times this month. Taking it slow, taking it steady, alternating groups. Yes, it's taking longer. It's a pain in the ass. Trust me, I understand. But when you get to a point when you're consistently taking payouts, you're telling me $5,000 isn't enough off of risking $200 to $250 per trade, per account? Like, come on. And then when you're able to size up, that 5K is going to turn to 10K. And then that 10K is going to turn to 50K. 15K. Holy shit, 50K would be nice. But it's just slow, consistent, choppy. You want your equity curve. Look at the equity curve we've been building lately. We built up. We made a couple mistakes at the beginning of the year. We fixed them. Slow, consistent. We pull back. Up, up, up. Pull back. Up, pull back. Up, pull back. Up, pull back. Up, pull back. And then hopefully we're going to continue higher after this. We'll see. Look at the wins and losses chart. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Oh. Yeah, that stinks, J. Cole, I'll be honest with you. But again, you didn't crash out. You didn't try and take another trade. You accepted the loss, and that's just part of trading. I like your attitude with that, dude. It's like, it's funny because you say trading is awesome, like you're being sarcastic, and that shows it's like, yes, it sucks, but you did everything correct. You didn't crash out. That's just trading right there. It's a good trade though, dude. You predicted it. You predicted it very well. It's just these bastards wanted to take your stop loss out. Exactly. Exactly. I know, it's crazy. All because he tweets too. It just happens in 2 seconds. I was letting that other trade run the other day. Did you see that video on Monday? And I was letting it run for like 2 hours, and instantly just Trump tweet to the downside. And I was like, oh my god. And then yesterday's trade, I trail my stop loss. If I had the balls like yesterday, our full TP would have hit. But I trailed yesterday because, again, no news week. I wasn't risking it. I know, dude. I heard stop filled, and I was like, what the fuck just happened? Alright, look, this candle closes in 5 seconds. Looks like we're going to break structure on the 1 minute. We're going to inverse these gaps. I think we're going to inverse this 4-hour gap over here too on NQ, which we did. right? What was I saying before? I want to see which one gets disrespected. Now can we see if we can get a pullback? If we don't get a pullback and we take out these draws above, I'm going to cut today probably and not trade. Today would be an early day. But if we can edge this and come back, get a pullback, we have some 15-minute gaps. Let's see if we have a 30-minute gap. We have a 30-minute gap here. 30-minute order block. Hourly order block right here. Can we come down into this hourly order block before taking out those highs? I'm going to mark out this 15-minute fair value gap right here because it's right by that hourly order block. Let's go 15-minute bullish. 15-minute bullish right here. Let's look at the hourly time frame over here on ES. We got an hourly order block right here. We broke structure. We inversed these gaps. Do we have a 4-hour gap? We didn't have a 4-hour gap, but we're respecting overall bullish market structure. Can we come up and take out, or retrace and then take out this draw? We'll find out. After that, I don't want to be in no man's land here. This is a lot for me. After we take out this high, am I going to try and look for a pullback and target this draw? That's 76 points on ES. What is it on NASDAQ? Our next draw would be, if we take out these highs, 422 points. Are we really going to hold for that to be our first TP? And we have a 4-hour fair value gap here that we could reverse off of, we could target. But I think the overall move for today was during pre-market session was this. And days like this happen. But can we get a pullback? It ain't over until we take out those highs. We'll see if we take it out. I want to show you guys yesterday too of I've been watching a lot of, I've always watched ICT, but I've been watching a lot of his content and stuff lately. And yesterday I used, when we make a wick like this, we mark out equilibrium of the range. And if we come down into the wick like this and we get a giant quick reaction off on the 1-minute time frame and we form another wick to the upside, that's a good entry point. If you go back and watch yesterday's live session, I used it. It worked pretty well. Let's see if we can get that pullback. If not, and we don't. I'm okay with missing out on this 5-minute fair value gap too if we trade into it, because again we have higher time frame draws of fair value gaps down below, right? We have a 15-minute, we have an hourly order block, we have things below that could stop us out. So I'd rather wait for a higher probability trade down here than taking something off of here. If it wants to go without me, that's life. Definitely can, but I'd rather take my chances with something down here, in my opinion. All right, ES took out those highs. We'll see if NASDAQ wants to have a pullback of some sort to be able to take out those highs. But again, as of now, I'm probably 80% not going to trade because ES took out those highs. This turns into an hourly low also. Days like this back then used to wreck me, dude. And then there'd be days where I would full port longs and it would just go in my direction like an idiot, and I'd think I did things right because I made money. And then when the next time comes and it looks like it's gonna do the same thing, it's just ditties to the downside. Guys, stop with the barking and the growling. Stop. Around the world and around the world. See if we want to react off this 5-minute continue high. I ain't going to take anything off of it, so we'll see what happens. I really want price to come into this 1 hour order block / 15-minute gap at the moment. So we shall see. I'd like to target these highs on NQ though, but if they get taken, I'm out. How you guys doing? You chilling right now? Anybody take anything or no? Yeah, I might have to take a bathroom break after this too. J. Cole's typing. For you people in the live session though, if you guys go back and watch this and you are in the Discord, you see that I'm talking to J. Cole and Wing Wong. The reason why I'm going live with them is because they've showed up every single day, or most of the days, and they've been active in the Discord. They're admins. I'm fine with being around people like that right now, especially the way that we all trade. We all trade our own way, right? We all trade our own way. We all do our own thing. We don't judge anybody with what trades we take. We don't tell people what to do. We don't do this or that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Any ideas on what I should stream today? What video games you got? Give me some video game options. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, tell me, give me a list of 1 through something. I'll pick a number. Yo, calm down with the barking and shit. Tito, get over here. It's mommy rolling up in the truck. I'm gonna mute myself for a second, guys. They're about to bark. All right, back off mute. We are in this 15-minute gap right now. We could continue higher from here, but I'm still gonna wait. See if we want to fake people to the upside right now and continue lower. I really want to touch this hourly order block right here. I'd like to get down deeper in there. Hold on. Let's see if we continue higher here, guys. Or let's see if we fake people to the upside. We'll see. We did come into this 15-minute gap, and we continue higher off this to take out these highs. But I really wanted to see us come into this hourly order block before anything. A lot of people are probably going to take this. Stop at the low. 56-point stop. First TP, second TP. That could be an option, but I'm going to wait for my confirmation. Break even could be at those highs. Broke structure, inverse this gap. But again, I want my confirmation to get hit down here. Definitely could continue higher here though. Let's see what happens. We could paper trade mark it up like this. You could even put your stop below this low now or something like that and manage it tightly. See if we fake people to the upside or we want it to continue. Let's see if we move down quickly here, because a lot of people probably got in here right off of this. Let's see. Let's see how we react off this 1 minute right here. See if we push through very quickly through here. A lot of people probably entered through this. Let's see. Let's see. It's going to be a stop raid. What do we say, Wing Wong? Wait for confirmation. Huh? See, that's a better feeling, missing out on a trade, because you wait for your opportunity to present itself first and let the market come to you. Not just, yes, we formed a 15-minute fair value gap right here, and we filled it and could continue higher. We went to the 1 minute time frame. You could scale up. We got a 1 minute inverse, 1 minute break of structure. But we have our 1 hour order block down below. We have another 15-minute fair value gap below. We have a 30-minute gap down below. I'm pretty sure we have an hourly gap down below also. No, we don't. But wait for your confirmation to get hit. If price wants to run without you, then it runs without you. Sometimes this'll work. But not today. We just prevented a loss right there by being patient and waiting for confirmation. Waiting for price to come to me. If it doesn't want to come to me, we leave it with the tappy tappy. Wing Wong, have you ever seen the tappy tappy? Yes? Have you seen the tappy tappy guy? I think it's hilarious. Yes? Are you threatening me? Don't hold your sticks like that. Yes? I hit you with the tappy tappy. 1, 2. He seems like a nice guy though. But I wouldn't want to get hit with the tappy tappy. 1, 2. As you can see. 3, 4. The lightsaber battles. No, I'm with it. And didn't they used to have stuff like that in like Sussex County? The furries. Yeah, there was that shit, huh? I remember seeing them run around once in a while when I'd pass there. I knew I saw you dressed up, Wing Wong. It's okay. We're going to do the tappy tappy. Kind of a wolf guy. You would be a wolf guy. You got the hair for it. You got the long hair. You're retarded. Oh, I can't say that. And we're still live on YouTube. I can see it. Ugh. We're going to do the tappy tappy. I love you. Oh, this is a 4-hour low. What you gonna do with all that junk? All that junk is how you're trying. I'm gonna get you drunk. Get you drunk about my hump. My lovely lady hump. Check it out. We're going to do the tappy tappy. Let me mark out this order block. I haven't used order blocks in a while. But we're going to mark it out. You think these people are still holding this trade? They probably have their stops right by this low. And they got edged. It's going to rip. Let's see what happens with this next. On the 30-minute candle closure in 1 minute and 40 seconds. Let's see if it rips to the downside. We're going to do the tappy tappy. I at least would want to come into equilibrium if there's a range also. Let's see where equilibrium is. Yeah, it's right in that order block too, in that 15-minute gap. We're going to do the tappy tappy. Time is it 10:30? Still haven't broke on the 5. We're really gonna do this shit again? We gonna push price up higher here? What do we got going on? Donald wants to join? January 3rd, January 30th, 2025. Alright, Donald. Let's see if it fakes people to the upside again off of this. I bet you some people take this trade. It could still play out, don't get me wrong. It wouldn't be a bad trade, but my freaking order block hasn't been hit yet. This is the boring part of trading. We still haven't broke structure on the 5-minute time frame either. Excuse me. Oh! We're coming after you. Find that mystery. There's that dump. There's that dump. All right, ES touched the auto block. Now we wait. We have this volume imbalance right here, 4-hour volume imbalance. Slow and patient. Slow and patient. Slow and patient. I want to see if we're going to break structure on the 5 minute, which it looks like we're going to. Alright, we broke structure on the 5 minute time frame on both indexes. Now I need to see 5 minute confirmation to the upside before I do anything, especially coming out of this hourly order block. So let's see if we can tap this hourly order block, break structure back to the upside, scale down to the 1 minute time frame. My overall objective for today is these highs right here. These highs. Right up here. That's art. That is art. Pair of glasses. That's what I look like right there. Alright, let's see if this is it. See if this is it, ladies. Still haven't tapped into that order block on NQ. We did ODS.
Person, man, luck just merits you. I might
not trick me, Rondai. You not trick me. No. You not trick me. See what I did there, Wingy? This is a nice wick off of it, but we didn't get a bullish candle closure. Wait for that second confirmation. We mark out this wick, the 50% level of it. If we got a bullish candle closure out of that, I would have taken it, but this is not good enough for me to take yet. You see what I do, Rondai? Oh my god. Can you shut him up, please? Thank you. Still respecting his 1 minute gap. I want more confirmation though. I'd like to see a 5 minute break of structure. We're still respecting this right now. I could just go down to the 1 minute. I want to wait. I want to wait. Form this 5 minute low. I really want NQ to tap into that order block. Alright, we inverse this. This idea is out of the bunker right now. See if ES wants to break structure on the 5 minute. Look at the hourly and the 4 hour. This hourly candle closes in 6 minutes. Because then we'll form that hourly gap below. Right now we still have this 30 minute gap. I really want to see if we're about to form a 5 minute S&T off of this, or if we're going to break structure the 5 minute time frame on ES. 11 a.m. Eastern time macro could be where we start continuing higher to take out those highs above. Alright, we didn't break structure to the upside. We have the opportunity for one more retrace to form a 15 minute low. We didn't yet. 5 minute low down here. It's the same 5 minute low. Yes, it is. Let's mark this baby out. Bink, bink. 5 minute. 5 minute. Let's see if we can form an SMT off that 5 minute. Hourly candle closure in 4 minutes. See what we get here. No 5 minute SMT yet, Wing Wong. Reason why no 5 minute SMT is we need this to be a bearish candle closure. Right? This should have to be a high and a higher high. We didn't form that new higher high yet. If this candle closed, yes. If it closed red. Yep. There's a lot of noises going on while I'm trying to focus. Thank you. Oh shit! What we got going on here, mate? Calm down, Tiger. We're waiting patiently for you. Don't you dare do this in one candle. Come on, baby. See what we get here. Thirteen, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Smack. Broke structure on both indexes. I'm going to scale down to the 1 minute time frame. Give me that retrace, Larry. We've waited all day for you. Don't you dare do this. That's a good break-even level. No. Bad boy. Oh, bad boy. Wing Wong. Ah. Give me my retrace. Give me my retrace. Yeah, we have that 15-minute gap on ES. I'm focused on NQ though. Hopefully we could retrace into this and get a retrace like you said. Oh, she's a big one. I can feel it now. I love your car. What do you do for a living? I sell feet pics. Listen, dog. You better watch out. You better not hide. You better not continue higher off of this, or I'm gonna kick you in the nuts. You heard? I've waited for you. I've waited patiently. I've waited patiently for you. The funny thing is, when we were looking at this entry before, dude, right here, with this low, she would have played. We'd be looking good right now, I'll tell you that. Ugh. Come on, bruv. Come on, bruv. Really? Really, bruv? Really, bruv? This is diabolical. This is diabolical. You bastard. I was looking at you too, you fucker. Yeah, we did the right thing. We waited for our 5-minute confirmation. Let's see if we can get a pull back into this 5-minute. See if we could get it. See if we can get that pull back into that 5-minute. If not, should go without us. Part of life. See, that'll piss you off. That'll piss you off. That will piss you off. That'll piss you off. That'll piss you off, mate. That'll piss you off, mate. Should be break even on this if we did enter here, but we waited for confirmation, dude. There's nothing we did wrong. Would be break even right now. Which again would be right by this 5-minute gap. Hopefully we can come down and trace into it, but we're probably just gonna freaking just skyrocket up, dude. It's looking like it. on, Tundra. Get dogs, they said. Get dogs. Just added Zeta to the group so she can watch. Yep. If we come up and take out that Asian session high, people watching the live stream, which is going to be a boring one, 2-hour video, but again, a lot to learn in this one. A lot to learn. I waited for my 5-minute confirmation, so I followed my rules regardless. I was looking at this 1-minute entry, and if we would have got a better candle closure off of the 50% level of this wick we created, if this is a bullish candle closure, I would have entered. I literally even said it. You can go back and watch it. I literally said it to Wing Wong too. But then we ended up coming down and inversing this gap anyway, so I really thought this was going to come back down one more time, resweep that 5-minute low, but she wanted to continue without us. My main draw today was these highs, so yeah, we waited for confirmation, we did the right thing, and that's all we could really do. If it wants to go without us again, it wants to go without us. But we waited patiently, we prevented a loss, we even showed that also. But overall direction would be correct on the day. We waited for that pullback. We didn't get the confirmation needed to enter, which does suck, but that's part of trading. That's part of trading. I'm not entering if I don't have my confirmation, just because I want to participate in a move. right? We could have entered this trade here and based off of how it was looking. Again, maybe there's some things I could fix and I'll go back and look at it. But as of now, I followed my system, right? I wanted to wait for that 5-minute break of structure because I really thought price was going to come down lower when I marked out those 5-minute highs, 5-minute lows. I thought price was going to sweep this on NQ, and then we would have gotten the confirmation to continue higher, S&T or something. I literally marked out the 5-minute low. So it is getting a little bit later though, guys. It's 11:15. My overall draw targets are that Asian session and 4-hour high above on NQ. But she's slowing down a little bit, guys. She is slowing down a little bit. That's my overall objective for the day. But as of now, I would need a nice little pullback to be able to get a solid entry because anything up in this range is just not worth it to me. So, and we do have that 15-minute fair value gap below slash volume imbalance that we could retrace into on ES before continuing higher. But that would at least want me to make NASDAQ come into equilibrium with this overall bullish range. Wow, Wing Wong. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? Did you enter or no? Tell me at least you got in. Oh my god. We sat here and we waited patiently for that too. We waited and waited and waited. What are these accounts down on this month? This month, these accounts I've only taken one trade on. They're down $261 in a month. Last month, they profited $232. That's fucking insane. Alternation of the groups. Yeah, no, we waited for confirmation, Wing. There's literally nothing, like, again, based off of our system and where we at as traders right now. We waited for everything that we wanted to wait for, and it didn't happen, and that's part of trading. It's going to go without you sometimes. And we waited patiently. Our overall objective, I'm pretty sure, is going to be correct. If not, it would stink. But we broke structure on the 5-minute. I really thought 10:45. I really thought we were going to come down and take out this 5-minute low. I really did. Because I'm pretty sure that was a 15-minute low also. Yeah, it was. All right, let's get this video filmed up for the tiki-taki. All right, peeps, quick little update on today's trading session. I literally was waiting for the pullback after we got that giant move higher, and I wanted to target Asian session highs and the 4-hour high on NQ, and it looks like Asian session's about to get hit. Waited patiently for the pullback, and my confirmation didn't align, so I missed out on the trade. That is part of trading. It sucks, but again, we're going to move on to the next day, and that'll be pretty much it. So no trades for me today as of now. We're about to take out Asian session high. When we do take that out, I'm going to cut it for today. But I'll show you guys a quick explanation about what I wanted to see. Again, the full live trading session will be posted on YouTube as always. Again, even though we didn't take any trades, but there's a lot to learn in this live session. If you guys want to go back and watch it, that's totally up to you. It's going to be 2 hours long. Right? We filmed the whole session, but you'll see what I was waiting for. But I'm going to give you a quick little recap on what I wanted to see, and then we'll pretty much go from there. All right? All right, so as you can see on NQ, we have these Asian session and 4-hour highs that ES already took out. I won't go over that, but if you were trading today, you probably saw that, and we're about to come up and take it now. So if we look at the hourly time frame, at 9:30 a.m. open, we ended up pumping higher. Okay, let me clean my camera off real quick. Hold on. Let's redo this. It should be better. Okay, I want to go over NQ first because, again, we have this Asian session and 4-hour high that I wanted to target that ES already took out on the giant move up off of market open. So if we look at the hourly time frame, right, we broke structure back to the upside in the hourly time frame. We ended up inversing this 4-hour gap to the upside after that 10 a.m. candle closure. I wanted to wait for that, and I wanted to target these draws above. So what did I want to see happen? I wanted to see price retrace back into this hourly order block / hourly fair value gap that we ended up creating, but we didn't get that. ES came into that hourly order block, as you can see marked out, and I was waiting for confirmation to the upside. So I wait from the 5-minute time frame. I wanted to see price break back to the upside first, and then scale down to the 1-minute time frame, get my confirmation, but we ended up never getting that of what I wanted to get over here. We ended up just continuing higher to our draws, which stinks. I was looking about getting an entry here, but I wanted to see a 5-minute break of structure first because we didn't tap into that hourly order block yet, and price decided to just pump up to our take profits, which I wanted to target on the day. So again, so you know I'm not talking any bullshit. You guys can go watch the live session. It looks like we're about to take out Asian session highs right now, so I'm not going to take any trades today. But regardless, I literally have the whole process filmed live on my YouTube channel. It's going to be posted. It's a 2-hour session, so if you want to go watch that, you'll learn a little bit from it. But again, this is part of trading, right? The overall objective was correct, but I didn't get confirmation that was needed to take the trade, and it sucks. It just hit Asian session high. So again, I'm going to cut the session today, not get aggravated, and move on to the next day. So again, no trades for me today. I'll show you guys my dashboard for the month to be transparent, and then we'll move on to the next day. All right? All right? All right? All right? Ay, Wing Wong. All right, as you guys can see, we took a trade Monday, Tuesday. We didn't take a trade today. I wanted to, but I didn't get the confirmation. We'll resync this here. As you can see, January 22nd, 11:27 a.m. Eastern time. No trades have been taken today. All right, we're still up this on the month. Okay, we've been very patient and we've been waiting for opportunities. We've only taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades this month. All right, deuces. Just a quick little update. Wing Wong, that stinks booty hole, huh? That stinks. Ah. Entry was there too, dude. We had a great break-even level at this hourly high, but I think we did the right thing. We waited for that 5-minute confirmation. She went without us. She went without us. I wanted that 5-minute confirmation, dude, because again, we didn't tap into this order block yet. We did on ES, but we didn't on NASDAQ, and that's okay. That 5-minute break of structure, we never got a retrace, dude. We just wanted to continue higher. Even this entry here would have been nice, but I didn't feel like taking it, dude. It was off this candle's wick. Stop below this low. All we needed, we probably would have taken full take profit there. We would have risked 52 points. So what is that? 52 points. Let's make ourselves feel better here. Ready? 52 points times 2. Yeah, I would have went in 2 micros. So 112 times 2. Times 2. We would have made 448 per account. Yeah! 448 per account on our highest counts here. These counts are a little bit down. Yeah, they would have been in the 51,700 range. All good. All good. All right, Wing. YouTube, peace out. Got the whole session live. We'll post this up. No trades taken. Again, you guys saw I had the potential to take that trade, but I didn't take it because I wanted my 5-minute confirmation since we broke structure back to the downside, and we didn't tap into that that hourly order block yet on NASDAQ. So again, part of it, guys, part of trading. This is a day that used to wreck me back then, but we waited patiently for that pullback. A lot of people probably went short thinking the market was going to reverse just because we swept out a 4-hour high. Again, I wish it was that simple of just sweeping buy side and sell side liquidity and taking the trade in the opposite direction, but it's not. That doesn't work long term. It doesn't work long term. You have to have overall market direction and market experience, in my opinion. You can't just take buy side liquidity, get swept, and you take a short. That's not how the market. I wish it was that simple. I really do. But people think it's that simple at the end of the day when it's not. It's not going to work long term. All right, guys. That's all I got. Peace out. See you tomorrow.